We chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just...
Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a What's on My iPad video. And this is my iPad. It is a black iPad. It's a 16 gigabyte and it's one of the original ones. It's not the very first iPad, but it is not the iPad Air or the iPad Mini. So I think it might be the original. I don't really know, but you guys can kind of tell what I mean. So first I have this little magnetic case that just snaps onto the side and covers it in the front. And I have this Marc by Marc Jacobs case, and it's gorgeous, and I love it. So, as most of you guys probably know, I have this for school, and my school actually gave all the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors iPads to use during the year to, like, help teach us and all that. So we all have one, and at the end of the year we'll return them, and next year we'll get them back. And it's really cool that they gave us them and we get to use them, but the only thing is that it kind of makes it so that it's harder to pay attention because you get distracted more. So anyways, let's get started into what's on my iPad. Here's my iPad. My background is of the beach and it's purple and really pretty, and I like it because it reminds me of times when I'm not stuck in school all day for 8 hours with people that I don't like. So it's fun to look at it and be like, oh, I remember when I was free over the summer. So then next I have this background and it is just purple stripes and I like it a lot. Sorry if it's not completely in focus, but when I do get in focus, it gets like a glare on it. So yeah. Then I have messages up here. I'm not going to show you because I do message people and I don't want you reading all my messages. Sorry about that. I have Facetime, which as you guys know, you can video chat people, obviously, but I don't do that in school, but I guess I could use it after school. I have photos, and as you can tell, I have a bunch of photos of One Direction and just different school assignments and animals, and look at pizza. Best thing ever. Then I have the camera, I have maps, which I never use, clock, I have photo booth, which takes crazy pictures, calendar, contacts, which has nothing in it, and then notes. I use this occasionally, but not that often because I have better note-taking apps. So just sometimes. Reminders. And reminders is awesome because I use it as my agenda, and you can just add the subject that you want and write what you're doing. And then once you're done, you can just click the little box right here and you can check it off, and then it will show up in completed. So then you can go back and see all of your assignments in case you forget something that you already did or whatever. Then I have newsstand, and as you can tell, it's empty. I have iTunes app, I have the App Store, then I have Game Center, then I have settings, Google Drive, which most of you guys probably use for school, and you can just write documents on it and do all your assignments on here. So I do all my essays and stuff on here, and I use the app. Then I have all my different book apps. So the first one is iBooks, and this is good for English because we get our different books on here. I only have one because we read the Scarlet Letter on here. Sometimes we get the hard copies of the books, so that's why. Then we have Pearson eText, which is another one that you can put your books for, and this one is my lit book, so for English. Then I have Bookshelf, which has my math book on it. So basically all these books are just book apps. Yep, I'm cool. And then I have notes and writing. So the first one is this sticky note app, and I really don't use it that much. It's called ABC Notes. You can add sticky notes, but I don't really see the point in it. And then I have Evernote, and I love this app. I use it all the time to take notes in certain classes. So this is my acting journal. I have my history notebook, English, and then you can just make a notebook and then you add notes in, so it's like pages in your book. How cool. Then I have math, and these are just a bunch of apps, so like a calculator, and then a Slate one where you can like write on it. PDF Notes and Sketch are both like sites that teachers can send you stuff and then you write on them. I have Safari, which you guys know what that is. Let's see what I'm on. Look at how cute this computer sticker is. It's a minion and it'd be grabbing the apple. Like, I want to get that for my computer. Then I have my mailbox down here, and then my Twitter. And Twitter I'm on all the time in school. It's really bad because I should be paying attention, but you know, procrastination and all of that distractions. So yeah, you guys should follow me if you're not already. And I have my little music icon, which I should really move because there's nothing on there. Then up here I have self-service, which is just an app that the school put on, and it has just a bunch of other apps that we could download. I have videos, flashcard diet, which you can add flashcards, which are good to study with. And I have a checkers app if you want to like play checkers, but I really don't use it that much. Pages, which is another app to like do work on and stuff. I have Candy Crush, which used to be my favorite game ever. And I used to play this all the time, but not as much lately. I'm on level 33, so get at me, bro. Then I have Instapad, which is just an Instagram app for the iPad. So I can just go on here during class and just be like, oh, like this picture. Ooh, her nails look cute, like it. And then I can go on mine and like check my photos and respond to comments or whatever I wanted. Then I have Ninja Jump, which is another game that I really like. Then I have the game Dumb Ways to Die, which is actually a really funny game.
Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die, so many dumb ways to die. Get the toast out with a fork.
And a substitute teacher got mad at me for playing that game once when I wasn't even doing anything wrong. Like, we finished doing our work. Then I have the YouTube app, which obviously is my fave, and I always go on this on the weekends, and I just like sit in bed after school or on the weekends and just watch a bunch of videos and all of that. Minion Rush, which is just like Temple Run, but it's minions, and it's pretty dang great.
Alright, simmer down. Dave, listen up, please.
Minions are the best! And then lastly for an app, I have Plant vs. Zombies, which is another game that I really like a lot. So yeah, that is everything on my iPad. As you can tell, I don't have a ton of things, but I do like going on my iPad, and I use it all the time outside of school. I honestly use it more outside of school for unrelated school things than school related things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this What's on my iPad video, and I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all the links down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you!